Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, guys, I have the room kind of changed today, so just trying to make sure that you get me in frame. How is everyone doing? Okay, sorry, because I have a big old chair here. Now, guys, you should be able to see me there. But good morning, everyone. I hope you are all well. I'm going to lift this a smidge so you get a better vantage point. But welcome to your Pilates class. I hope I hope for you that you're well rested, but I completely understand if you are not. If you are a parent, sick children, it's that time of year, the weather has changed. I noticed it myself. We had a house of sickness too. This will be a full body Pilates class, and it will be spicy. It will build heat. It'll build intensity, but you will stay with it. You will do great. I will give options. There will be like level 1 options, and then I'll move into the advanced option. So if you want to stay with that level 1 today, I want you to honor your body and really, really listen in, see what it needs. And if that is a level 1 option, then you stay with that option. Okay, guys? I want you to have autonomy. Now, on that note, the legs are sore, the body is sore today. So I will move as best as I can with you. Today we're going to start in all fours. I'd like to begin with a cat-cow so that we can really stretch out and land. Good morning. Sorry to see some numbers changing there. So there's people popping in. Now, into our cat-cow. I'll demo on this side so that we get all the good angles. So, wrist under shoulders. Oh, you can hear my mic, I hope. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Just arrive here. Tuck the tailbone under, roll up through the spine. Inhale down and release. We come down into this arch, and I want you to gaze forward. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, down and arch. Why is there no music playing? Keep moving through that cat-cow, taking your time. Just gently warming that spine up. We really want to feel like the heaviness from maybe last night or yesterday or the week has really begun to lift, to shift. Exhale as we round. And I'd like you now to tuck the toes under, press the back down and into a downward facing dog. Taking this moment to pedal out your heels. If it feels good, at this point press both of your heels down, or you can continue to pedal. Now, from here, the feet are hip width apart. We're going to bend at both knees, shoot the hips back. Exhale forward into the plank. We sit back into this blast off. Exhale. Plank nice and strong. Come back. Plank. Well done. Stay here in this plank. We're going to float the right leg off. Bring it back. Float the left. I can't float the left today. Nice. Switch leg. Float the right. Float the left. Well done. I'm floating one leg. but I want you to alternate which leg to float. Keeping your abs engaged, ribs drawn down toward the hips. Well done. Find yourself back in downward facing dog. Can we drop the heels to the floor a little bit? Chest to the thighs. Walk the hands in. And I want you to hold your elbows here at the bottom and just hang. Can we turn our head for no? And maybe we nod our head for yes. Well done. Release the hands. Keep the chin tucked. We roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Well done. Arriving here in standing. So we're going to move into a little bit of standing work. Come into a squat position or squat. Keep the feet hip width. Bring the hands up overhead and down. As we reach up, we're going to sit into the squat. Exhale, down. I want you to think about, for the hips, slightly tilting that pelvis, tucking the table under, ribs down. Great Pilates posture. Come down and up. Exhale up. Inhale down, up. 3 more. 2, 1. Sit into this. Hold. And we're going to bring the hands back. So we lift one of the heels off the ground. Hands forward. Back. Forward. Back. It's like we're about to fly. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Stand tall. Tuck the tail, chin under, roll down through the spine, walk out to plank. Press back into that blast off. Plank. Blast off and plank. Move through this again. We're really trying to sit back. Blast off. Hold the plank here. Right knee down. Toes to the sky. Right knee down to the mat. Toes to the sky. Up and down. Nice. Hold the plank. It's really strong. Ribs are drawn down. Core is engaged. Tap. Drop that right knee now onto the mat and leave it there. Right hand. We're going to open, reach to the sky, and then thread that needle. My right hand comes under my left. I try to drop the right shoulder to the mat. Enjoy this stretch, this pause. We'll do it again, all the way up, open. Just warming up our spine and getting the obliques in on this action. Well done. We come through the center and we step that right foot back into plank. Now we lift our left leg. We bend at the knee. Pretend this is my left. And toes to the ceiling. Knee to the floor. Toes to the ceiling. Knee to the floor. Well done. My hips are staying nice and low. Abs are pulled in. 2 more. Last one. Drop that knee. Left hand reaches all the way up to the ceiling. Opening up and treading that left arm through. 2 more. We're keeping those right toes connected to the floor. Nice and long. Well done. Wrist under shoulders. Sitting back into a child's pose. Just pausing here for a moment. And now bringing your hips back. You can cross the legs or whatever feels most comfortable to get onto your glutes. Now, we should be super warm. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Knees bent. We're going to try and find this C curve. So ribs down, core is engaged. We're going to think about tucking the tailbone under and rolling back. So inhale as you find that nice long spine. Every time we think of tucking that pelvis slightly under as we come back. Dropping your ribs down towards your hips. So you're finding that nice contraction through the abdominals. Lengthen as we sit forward. Well done. Let's do one more. And hold this C curve, this boat hold. Okay, we're going to inhale, reach the right hand back and bring it back. Inhale, reach the left hand back. Our gaze follows that thumb. If this feels too much, I want you to sit up more. Well done, nice. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And now let's hold through the center and just pulse back for 10. Well done, nice exhales. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Straighten your legs, lift up your chest, reach your hands all the way up, and we're going to fold over our own legs. Wherever is good for you, hands behind the hips, behind the knees, down to the ankles. We're going to take some nice deep breaths here. And gently roll up. I'm going to place our hands just beyond our hips. Fingertips pointed towards our toes. I want you to lift the hips off the ground. Chest is open. Nice big stretch here. Drop the hips to the floor. We're going to roll one vertebrae down at a time, all the way down to the floor. Well done. Going to find ourselves in our glute bridge position, so feet under our knees. Okay, in line with our hips. Going to bring our fingertips just behind our head. We're going to come into our crunch. We're thinking about drawing that belly button down and up. Keeping our ribs down. Thinking about that good posture, core engaged. Exhale up. Inhale down. Well done. Good job. 2 more. Well done. Relax your head, pressing your lower back into the mat. We're now going to float our legs off the floor, okay? Toes pointed away. We're going to lift the shoulders and we're going to come into our 100s. So we are going to pulse. Pulse the arms, nice and quick. And we are going to extend a leg if it feels good and in. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're doing 100 of these. If that feels too much, hold the legs. Around 70. Nice work. Keep pulsing. Think long through the spine. Nice. And 100. Bring the hands to the knees and we're just going to hold them in here. Let relax the head. And you can gently rock side to side. Well done. Drop the feet to the floor in that glute bridge position. Hands by our side. We're going to exhale, roll up into the bridge. Knees, hips, ribs in line at the top. Well done and down. Nice, slow and controlled. Well done. Whew. This is burning a lot more than I had hoped. I do love that though. So if you ever see us like dying in real time, guys, we are actually dying in real time. Keep moving through your bridge. Now hold at the top, hold. Everything's in line, knees, hips, ribs, don't let it drop. Hands on the floor, fingertips pointing away. To bring the hands all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring them down. Nice, well done. Hold the bridge. We're not finished yet. Now can we go up onto our toes? Stop the hands here in the center, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. We're going to open out to the side and in. Open, close, open, close. Hold the hips high. Open, close. We've got this. I know the glutes are burning. They're screaming, put me down. But you got this. You can have heels on the floor or up onto the toes. Hold. Almost there. Hold this barrel, this plie shape, this ballerina, and we pulse. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower all the way down. Well done. Relax the hands down by our side. We're going to float the feet off the ground, low back into the floor. My hands are going to come behind my thighs. As I sit up, I straighten the hands and the legs away. Okay? In, out, in, out. Okay? In, out, in, out. Well done. Stay with me. If that in and out feels too much, you can go one leg. One leg. You can just go legs only. And hug the knees in. Well done. We're going to add in a little twist. Fingertips to the temples. We're going to bicycle crunch. Opposite elbow to knee. Nice and slow. These are not fast. Making sure that your feet and elbows stay nice and wide. Well done. Nice and slow. Almost there. 3, 2, very slow. 1. Well done. Hug the knees in again. Roll. Or rock, sorry, I should say better. We are rocking from side to side. Lengthen the feet. Lengthen the hands up overhead. And we're going to begin our roll up. Exhale. Nice and slow. The roll up is not in your practice today. As we roll down, I want you to bring the feet in. And we're just going to bring the hands up as far as I can. Back down and reach overhead. Maybe your roll up begins with one knee up. Find a level for an option that feels good. Today, my roll up does not feel so good. And my body is sore. Give everyone time to actually come here into this seated forward fold. We might take a moment here to stretch over the legs. Okay. Nice deep breath. Slow inhale. Whew. All right, sitting up nice and tall. We are going to come down onto our forearms. So I want you to just sit back here on the forearms. So we're kind of propped up, if that makes sense. My fingertips are pointing down toward my feet and I am on my forearms. So my knees are going to come together. My ankles are going to come together. And we're going to window wipe to the side. To the side. If that makes sense, I hope. That makes sense here. To the side. To the side. So you can pick options here and we'll see whatever feels really good. We can stay with this window wiper. Or we can now, as we come to the side, extend the legs. Bring it back. Window wipe to the other side. Extend the legs. Bring it back. Well done. Nice. What I'd like you to do now, you can stay with that, or to advance it further, extend the feet straight up. We're going to draw circles with the legs being extended. Whew. Change direction. Well done. Change direction again. Change it. Well done. We're going to sit forward. You can cross the legs in the seated position. Well done. So inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fall forward. Just reach out in front of you. What feels good? Excellent job, guys. So we're going to come into our next little series. We're going to be lying on our side for our side work. So you can pick a side, whatever side. I'm going to start with the left, and in case I say stuff, maybe come with the left with me. So let's draw our navel to our spine. Maybe we rest our head on our bicep. Our right fingertips are on the floor just to hold us steady. Hips are stacked. Point the toes away. So we're going to lift and down. Very simply, lift, down. Trying to lift both legs off the ground. Might extend my hand. Lift, down. Now hold that left leg off the mat and right leg up, down, up, down. Remember, my right hand is for balance. It's pressed onto the mat. Core is engaged. Everything is stacked. Let's do 2 more. Last one now. Now hold the top leg and we lower the bottom leg to the floor and up. Whew. So the top leg is just a few inches above hip height. So this is quite challenging. Now hold both legs off the ground. We're going to scissors. So we're going to kick forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. You can pick up the pace a little bit if you like. Breathing naturally. Well done. Last 2. And good. Well done. Bend at the knees. Really good. So we're going to come up into our left forearm. Our left elbow is going to be under our shoulders. We're going to reach our right hand up to the ceiling. And we're going to draw it down and feed it under. And then open all the way. Okay? Now, we're going to bring in the knee. So bring that hand down. We're going to open the knee, keeping my ankles stacked and connected. Bring the knee down as we feed that hand down. Well done. If you want to stay with the breath. Inhale as we open. Exhale. Really opening up. Hold here and open. And legs only. Knee to knee. Knee to knee. We can lift that hip off the mat now. Open. Last one. Nice. Bring it back down. Lift the hip open. Off the mat. Back down. As we lift and open here, we extend the leg, kick, bring it back in and down. Hold here, reach that fingertip overhead, and we lift the leg. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop, stack the knees. Well done. This side is finished. We're going to repeat everything on the other side. So come to your right elbow. Rest your head down on your right bicep. Left hand, balance, hips are stacked. So we're going to lift both legs up, really working the obliques. Inhale, exhale. We inhale, come down, and we exhale, lift. That exhale wants to support the lift. Well done. I want you to think about dropping your ribs down to the hips. Well done. Last one, hold that bottom leg, and we lift the top leg. Up and down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your 4. 3, keep going. Keep that bottom leg lifted. 2, 1, good job. Bottom leg now lifts. We hold the top. Up and down. Well done. Try to lift that top leg a few inches above the hip height. Good job. Now hold both legs and we scissors. Switch and switch. Just 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Drop the knees down, bend the knees, ankles are stacked. We're going to come up into that right forearm, underneath your shoulder, everything stacked. Pulling the arm up and dropping it through. Remember, we are going to open the hip as we open up and drop. Well done. Stay with that breath. As you lower, we wrap this hand around the waist. We try and reach as far back as we can. So this is that level 1 option. We stay here for all of it if we need to. Advance, we take the hip off the ground and open. Keep that hip off the ground. Open. Knees together as the hand comes through. And open. Fingertips up, and we just do the hip work. That clamshell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Keep moving. Now when we open, we extend the leg, bring it back in, close, open, extend the leg, back in, close. Well done. Hold the extended leg, reach over. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Bring it down. Nice work. Well done. Aren't you glad that part is finished? I am. I'm going to sit back on our bum. Hugging your knees towards your chest. Okay. Really, really hugging ourselves here. Nice big stretch as well through the back. And we're going to roll back. Okay, guys? So hold on tight. We're going to roll back. And can we come back up? And we roll. And bring yourselves back to that starting position. Trying to keep your toes off the mat. Using your abs to find that nice, like rocking motion. You want to be able to come back. My belly button is drawn in and up. My core is engaged. And that is what gets me back up. Well done. We'll leave it there and we'll come down into our belly and we'll definitely come back. I actually love doing that, just for even the pure fun of it. I want you to rest your head on your hands for a moment. We're going to focus on legs. I hope the mic can still pick me up. We're going to lift a leg off and then switch, okay? Keep your head nice and relaxed, shoulders nice and relaxed. And focus on drawing your navel in towards your spine. Well done. Using your glutes to lift your legs. Using good form here. Hold on, squeeze the glutes, lift the leg. Nice. Having my head rested on my forehead, we're now going to focus on the upper body. Going to lift and down. Belly button's drawn in, pressing into the mat. Lift, down. Lifting that upper body. Good. Nice. And relax. Extend the hands so they're pointing forward, toes pointing away. We're going to come into our little swimmers. So opposite hand and leg are going to come off. And what we can do is we can alternate. Swimming feels good. I want you to swim. So opposite hand. So like that, but slow it. If that doesn't feel good, I want you to just focus on legs maybe or hands. Well done. Draw the hands back to the shoulders. I want you to press back into a child's pose. Rest here for a second. Just breathe. Breathe deeply into the spine, allowing the intercostal muscles, the space between the ribs to really, really just stretch. Nice. Press forward. Maybe into that half plank. Tuck the toes. We step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you wish. Walk the feet to the hands. Nice. Hold here in this forward fold. And roll up. We're going to come into our squat from earlier. So find your stance. Reach up, squat. Back down, stand. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and pulse. Nice. Hold. Back to the squats. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hopefully are at the edge of our mat. Hinge at the hips. We're going to walk it out. Either plank or half plank. I'm going to take the level 1 option into our push-ups. Okay, down and up. Inhale down, exhale up. Well done. Core engaged. And we tuck the toes. Find ourselves in our downward facing dog. Big, big stretch. Walk the feet to the hands. Forward fold and roll out. Bring your tips up to the sky. Feet hip width, squat position. Let's go. Oh my goodness. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands up, we pause. 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Tuck the chin, roll down through the spine. All the way, hands to the floor. Step out to plank. You can hold this plank. And what we're going to do is we're going to tap the feet out to the side. Okay? So hold. We tap to the side. Change foot. Tap to the other side. Nice. Tap. 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 Nice. Tap. Well done. Keep going. Whoo. Spicy today. And drop. Find that child's pose again. Breathe. Well done. From this position with your hands, I want you to take them from in front of your head two by your ankles, and just relax. Just let everything drop. Well done. Just give yourself a big well done here. You did so good, guys. I'd like you to come to sitting on your bum. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. You can hold your feet with your hands. We're going to press the knees apart, drive them out, sit up tall. Ooh, my hips are feeling that today now. That's too much jujitsu now. That's what that is. The hips are screaming. Nice. We're going to leave our left leg in and lengthen our right leg. So like that. Okay. When you reach up overhead and exhale, fold forward toward that right leg. You can drive that right leg into the ground for a deeper stretch. Well done. We're going to switch. My right leg comes in. My left leg is long. Reach up. Turn and down. Nice work, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. I did. It was spicy. It was fun. Thank you for joining me on a different morning. And I hope everyone has the most wonderful day going forward. But before we finish, let's cross our legs. I want you to just reach up overhead. And drop the hands down by our side. Well done, you guys. Injured. Injuries galore. Hope everyone has the most wonderful Wednesday. And I will see you all on Friday. Goodbye.